All right, back with a end of day report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave Price Trigger Reports. All right, so let's jump right into this one. Hopefully, everyone had a great weekend, and now it's time to take a look at these markets and see what is going on. All right, the Australian dollar, as you can see here, is the first trade. We're going to be looking to see what the market wants to do. It's neutral at this point, even though the bulls are in control of this market. It is still consolidating at this point. We're not really moving, not really going anywhere, just expanding the trading range. So right now, I'm going to call this one as anyone's guess. You're bearish because you're below the Kumo cloud, as you see here, right? And it's in a very defined corrective state, but it's consolidating. As you can see, it's not going anywhere. So this market needs to prove itself and show us what it wants to do before diving in. Not a clear example there at all. And we don't like uncertainty. And, it's still, we had a 3-day weekend, so the markets haven't had time to really think about what they want to do yet. So we'll just watch and see. All right, the next one here is the Canadian dollar. Let's go ahead and pull this up. All right, so the Canadian dollar isn't doing much either. This has to be a bad tick. Yep, let me correct this. This is a bad tick. If I can, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Nope. Don't know how that happened. But things do happen. Let's see here. Normally I can do this quick, but for some odd reason, I'm not able to do it. All right, I'll make a note to myself. But anyway, either way, this one here, as you can see, the selling has come off on this one. So I think that this market's going to more than likely try to rally, stage another upside event. So the Canadian dollar is looking bullish at this point as the selling pressure has come off. Next up, we have the euro yen. All right, so the euro yen right now has been in a bear market rally off of the lows and trying to determine what it wants to do. And right now, the bears are still in control of this market. So I think that the bears are looking to sell rallies here as it has been doing. So euro yen selling rallies. All right, looking at Bitcoin futures. So looking at the Bitcoin futures market, the bears are truly, clearly in control of this market. And we just hit a new 52-week low. So the bears have this one sold up. Are we going to break lower from here? Or is the market going to try to bounce like it did back here? All right. You hit a low. You hit that 52-week low back here on June the 30th of 2022, and then you're hitting it again today. So is this say like double bottom and the market breaks to a new leg lower, or is this makes it a double bottom that the market likes to rally from and get back up to the bottom of the Kumo cloud at 22,000? I know it's hard to say what this is going to do. We're going to see. Oh, sorry about that, man. Oh my goodness. You can tell I'm tired. All right. I'm tired. Y'all can see my charts now. Okay. So right here was that double bottom. We hit a 52-week low on June 30th, and now we just hit it again here. See the bear market, your big red grizzly bear. So either we're going to double bottom or the market is going to break lower. So this is that crossroads moment. Right now, the bears are still in control, though, of the Bitcoin. All right, looking at the Ethereum futures now, Ethereum futures. Okay, so this one has a bullish bias in the market, and we're looking for this one to continue to try to rally, even though it crashed into the close today. It's just bouncing off of this top of the Kumo cloud here. So the top of the Kumo cloud support seems to be holding up for now. The question is this market going to gather enough energy to bounce higher again, or is this a situation where rallies are going to get sold? We shall see. ADA Cardano. Let's see how these altcoins are looking to start the week off. All right, so this one is rather weird. This one is trying to determine if it's going to break out of its consolidation. It's a longer term consolidation. So we'll see. This one, is it going to break out or break down? Tough to say right now with this one. So this is a lot of these are at crossroads where they could literally break out or break down, or even try to do both with a false breakout. Very interesting setup. All right, here is your Litecoin. Same thing. Same exact thing. Look at this. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This one, the nod is going to the bears on Litecoin. We're going to give a nod to the bears, but again, it could break either way. All right, looking at THETA now. THETA is, look, all these bars are the same. It's hilarious. This one, again, I'm going to give the nod to the bears on this one as well. Looks like we could be getting ready to break lower there. Let's see. Here is XRP Ripple. All right, same thing. It's looking like it's trying to break out of the consolidation. Which is going to be the real direction? We should see. All right. All right. This one here is copper. The ticker is COPX, COPX. And this one you can see here is dangling at the bottom of the Kumo cloud and threatening to, fall down on it. But I think the bulls are starting to come awake here. You had a rally alert coming into today, and we're starting to see some upside production. Top of the Kumo cloud is the first target at $34. Can the market do it? I think it can. The little engine that could. All right, Dow Jones. The ticker here is DIA, the diamonds. All right, so the bears have this one sold up. I'm looking for this market to head lower. I think that this thing has the possibility and the probability to drop below $300. So look out below in the Dow. What about the gold miners? GDXJ is our next chart here. And as you can see, GDXJ right now, the bulls have wrangled control. You came into today with a rally alert, and we haven't got any upside production as of yet. This is only day one. I think day two, we'll see. The rally should be able to produce the market getting back inside the Kumo cloud. So that's going to be a target of at least $32 a share. So we'll see what happens if it can do it. If not, we may take out the 52-week low that we just hit last week. Ouch. Not looking good for the miners at all. All right, what about gold? What about gold and silver? What's going on here? All right, let's take a look. All right, so the current market is in a bear market. All right, this is a bearish trend. However, it's looking like the market is trying to bottom. And now the bulls have the slight edge. Here's what happened. We hit 52-week lows back here, right? And then we got a bounce. Now we just hit another 52-week low last week, right? Now the market pops up with a gap up. Market comes down today, closes that gap, and now it's ready to try to stage another run up. But it's still at a critical level where it can break out or break down. But right now, the bulls have the slight edge. Do they have enough power, though, to make this market move? Right now, gold is under a lot of pressure. This is GLD, and it's threatening to drop below $155 a share. I know it's not looking good. This is a tough chart. This is a tough place to be. You got all this overhead resistance. All right, you got 3 points of resistance overhead, 160. 163 and 167. So this is hard. I don't think I think gold has another leg down coming the way this chart is looking so far, because I know this is just day one, but coming into the week with a rally alert and then getting a sell like that is, it's not usually a good sign. So right now it's not looking good. Gold has a long way to go according to GLD. Here's the Russell by way of ticker IWM, and the bears have this thing locked up. You're locked into this downtrend, this bear market, and I'm looking for the market to drop outside and below the Kumo cloud and hit free fall. So we're looking at getting back into the 150s possibly with the Russell. Wow. What about real estate? Is real estate about to implode as well? Seems like everything's in a bear market. This isn't a bear market, and the bears have control of this market. And I would say that they have the edge going into tomorrow. I'm seeing more downside coming in. All right. Any bit of a rally will be sold. Oil. What's going on with this oil? Well, taking a look at crude oil, it's in the Kumo cloud right now, but we got a crash alert for tomorrow. This thing is threatening to test the bottom of the Kumo cloud at 220 and even drop below it. The bears have this thing wrapped up right now, totally wrapped up, and I don't see any end in sight right now. Same thing with Palladium. All right, so Palladium, and this is the ticker PALL. This is the Palladium ETF. And you can see here that the trade tomorrow is either way. That's right. This thing could break out or break down. But the edge right now has been to the bears for the longest time, since way back here. But then the bulls entered the market and started trying to nibble at these levels, trying to build some kind of, play a bounce. And they really haven't gotten it. So this one can break out or break down. All right, so this one's at a crossroads. What is it going to be? The bulls and the bears are doing battle right here. Neither one has the edge anymore. They both are evil. I'm sorry, not evil, equal. They're both equal right now. All right, bulls and bears running together right now. You're either going to break out or you're going to break down. Let's see what happens. Next up is platinum. The ticker for this ETF is PPLT, platinum. All right, and as you can see here, this one, the bulls now have come alive. They have defended. They caused this market to rally, and it looks like we're off to the races. Bottom of the Kumo cloud around the $82 mark is the initial target. And then, of course, the top of the Kumo cloud around $87 a share. So far, platinum is pulling away from palladium at this point. All right, looking at the NASDAQ 100 by way of ticker QQQ. Well, as you can see here, the bears have this one locked up. The market is in a locked-in downtrend at the moment, and it's already fallen out of the Kumo cloud, and I think this one's ready to drop below 270 and hit free fall status. So not looking good for the NASDAQ. What about silver? We talked about gold a minute ago by ticker GLD. Now we're looking at ticker SLV, looking at silver. Silver is trying to do the same thing that gold is doing, except for right now, the bulls have a slight nod for silver. Gold is not looking as strong as the silver is right now. The bulls have taken a little bit of control. You got overhead resistance at $17 an ounce. Then again at $18 an ounce. Then again at $18.50 an ounce. All right, so you got some very strong overhead ceilings to contend with, and you're just coming. This is all coming off the back of a new 52-week low. We had one back here too, and now you just hit another. So, this rally is in danger of being sold, just like the last one got sold. So I think you're nowhere out of the woods yet. These markets are severely beaten down. All right, these markets are in locked-in downtrend, locked-in bear markets. Any rallies from this point, people, is going to be a bear market rally. And it could be a powerful run like this right here. But this was a bear market rally. Look at this. This will give you an idea. This is the S&P 500 by way of ticker SPY. So you rallied from $362.17 all the way up to $431.73. It was not a bull market. It was a bear market correction. Bear market corrections tend to be quite powerful. When it got above the Kumo cloud, everybody was like, oh, bull market is back. The bull market's back. No, not so fast. You're still in a bear market. You did not change trend. All you did was a bear market rally. Then when this crash alert came in and rained on everyone's parade, people didn't want to believe it, but you got that downside production on the second day following the alert, and it's been down, she goes, ever since. You've watched your market fall $30 from that crash alert. That's pretty bad. So yeah, the bears have it on lock right now. But finding some interesting support at the bottom of the Kumo cloud right now. So that psychological $390 even is holding the market. That's what's propping the market up right now. It's literally propping it up. Can it do it? Can it hold it? If not, this thing's going down. And the bears have the edge going into tomorrow. Looking at bonds by way of ticker TLT. So bonds are also in a bear market. You'll notice that pretty much every chart we've looked at so far today is in a bear market. Everything is in a mature, locked-in bear market. This is bad, people, no matter how you try and slice it. This is not good. You never want to see this, ever. You never want to see this, okay? When you see stuff like this is not good, all right? This is a bear market. It's locked in. The bulls are not winning this right now. The bears are winning this right now. All right. Bear market. It's locked in. It's nothing anyone can do about it. Okay. We just hit a new 52-week low. We did so back here, and I think this one's ready to put in another leg down in bonds. This means interest rates have nowhere to go but up. I know, not what you want to hear on the back of hyperinflation. All right, next up we have nat gas. Nat gas is definitely put in some work after we got this crash alert bar from August the 23rd. The market moved sideways for a while and then finally said, all right, let's give up the ghost, and then we break south. Now you're catching support around the top of the Kumo cloud at the $26.50 handle. Perhaps the market can bounce and relock in on this bull market from here. If not, then you're going to fall more. But right now, the edge, believe it or not, is going to the bears for the time being. So let's see if this market wants to do any more downside. Last but not least, how can we go away without talking about the US dollar? All right, here's the US dollar by way of ticker UUP. Just when you thought UUP was going to give up, just when you thought that UUP was going to really correct, all you got was a pullback. Not a real correction, just a pullback. Just enough of a pullback to keep you on the hook. And they have not lost their bullish momentum. Not once. Not once. That is crazy. No bullish momentum lock at all. It has not come off. Not once. Not once. You got to respect it. At some point, you got to respect it. You got to say, you know what? The market is right. Because at the end of the day, it is the market that's right. So this thing is just hitting new 52-week highs, seems like every week. And the White House is keeping this strong dollar policy. They don't care. The edge right now is still going to the bulls. Every pullback is being bid right back up. The bulls got it going on. So with that being said, that's all we got for this evening. So go ahead and smash that like button if you found these videos helpful. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I am out. Peace.